Welcome to the district profile page. It's important to remember that under ESSA, all elements included in this page must be reflective of the district level comprehensive needs assessment SAU consolidated plan due to the department by July 1. We're going to look through an example together that highlights the work that Pine RSU is doing. Throughout this, we'll talk about the requirements and then how this would be related to the district level CNA requirements. So for the first question you have, dates district level needs assessments conducted. This information comes from section 1 in the CNA, and you must simply include the district level leadership team met the first and last Thursday of every month, and then include the meeting dates. The next requirement is the stakeholders involved in district level needs assessments. So we would put in the superintendent, assistant superintendent, EL teacher where applicable, principals from both schools, students from both schools, parents from both schools, the counselor, and a school board member. Everything in this chart that includes stakeholders must also be in the chart in section 1 of the CNA. The next item we'll work on together to summarize the SAU's current process for conducting a comprehensive needs assessment to inform the use of funds. So in our example here, we have district level team members represent all grade levels and support services provided to students in Pine RSU. This includes administration, special education, Title I, EL supports, and a counselor. Teachers volunteer to be on the school level leadership team. One teacher from each of our schools serves on the district level team. The district leadership team meets twice per month for 1 hour. Each month, the district team addresses a different section of the CNA. Regardless of the section, they are always looking at the available data. And during the school year, any changes needed to the ESA federal funded programming are codified by the ESA coordinator and are placed in the CNA template. And any changes that impact the program model or budget, as outlined in the submitted ESEA consolidated federal program application, are emailed to our assigned regional ESEA representative at the DOE with a request to revise the application. That last sentence is incredibly important. If you have substantial changes to either a program or the budget of a project that you've submitted and it's been approved, you must send those revisions to the department and ask them to open up your application so that you can make a revision. Any requests for reimbursement for projects or items that are not outlined in the application will be denied. The next item we need to work on together is describing the high need areas as a result of the comprehensive needs assessment. So everything we put in this box must also be highlighted in section 2 of the CNA, where we've pulled out both our strengths and areas for growth. So in our example, we have our district level CNA highlights a need to involve more families and have students become more connected to the school community. Provide PD and mathematics at both elementary schools, K to 6, with a focus on providing teachers with the supports and skills needed to improve Tier 1 classroom instruction. And with those needs in mind, we then should see district level goals that connect to those needs and highlight the progress that we're going to make in both math and ELA. So goal 1, we have academic and school improvement for math. Our indicator is that we'll be using local standardized assessment results from the 2018-19 NWEA. Our outcome, there'll be a 10% increase in average RIT scores for all students taking the math NWEA assessment. Goal number 2, academic and school improvement again, but this one is focused on the parent and family engagement. So in the 18-19 school year, we'll have a 10% increase in the number of grades 1 through 6 students participating in extracurricular activities at all schools within the district. And goal number 3, academic and school improvement with an ELA focus. The indicator would be local standardized assessment results for 2018-19 NWEA. The outcomes would be 10% increase in average RIT score for all students taking the ELA and WA assessment. So the goals that we've just outlined are also the goals that you've put in your submitted CNA. We should see the alignment, and if we do not, know that your regional representative will be opening your application so that you can make those revisions. The other important thing to be thoughtful of is that if your CNA is not submitted, you will not be able to have your application reviewed to receive either substantial approval or final approval. Once you've completed the district page, you will come to the bottom and click Post Update. This concludes the guidance material provided for the district profile page.